Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Abby Kamara. Today's video is going to be a full day in the life of a single stay-at-home mom. So I'm just going to go through the whole day with you so you can see what I have been doing lately. So today I'm going to be doing things like self-care. As you see, I'm doing now, trying to take care of my hair. It's been a while since I actually gave it some care. And I was trying to get that done before Kai woke up, but he is awake and I still have one section left to do, as you can see there. But luckily my mom is home and is able to help me out. So while she watches him, I was able to complete my hair. But yeah, throughout the day I will be doing some baking, also some laundry, a little bit of cleanup. So if you want to see what I do in a day, like a full day, stick around. So what I'm trying to do now is just clean up a little bit since everyone's been home. You know, I am sharing a bathroom at times with my brother, so I just want to make sure that it is, you know, a little bit clean. Now we're heading downstairs to have some breakfast. So I always start off with making Kai's breakfast first, and he's been one picky eater lately. He does not like egg yolks, so I have to, you know, make sure I only get a little bit of the yolk in there, or at least like maybe just half of it. So I'm making him some scrambled eggs. If you want to see more of what my toddler eats in a day, you can check out my last video. I'll link it here so you can take a look. Patiently waiting for his breakfast, and it's now done, so I'm going to get him situated so he can enjoy his breakfast. And he's been, you know, lately kind of obsessed with that picture of my grandmother and I, and he loves to go pick it up and point, and it's kind of neat actually that he is interested in it.
You always find a small excuse to leave. What's your excuse to make me cry? My love was lost when you came and took it all. My mind says stop, but my heart is screaming out. Don't go, just leave, no say.
So while he's eating, that's when I typically start to make my breakfast. So now that he's done eating, I'm just doing a little bit of cleanup, doing the dishes, and just clearing out the counters.
My mind says stop, but my heart is screaming out.
he decided he wants to have a little bit of screen time, so I'm letting him sit there. And there's one mistake I made. I let him take this little squeeze tube food out to the living room, and he squeezed it all on the rug. So with him sitting there, I thought I would have time to clean the stovetop a little bit, but you will see quite soon that no, he didn't want to give me a chance to do that. So I had to tend to him and then come back and finish cleaning up.
I got mixed emotions, can't make my mind up.
So yeah, he really was not letting me complete what I had to do. I know I'm not the only one that is going through stuff like this. Are any of you experiencing this where your child, your toddler, just does not allow you to be great to complete your tasks? Let me know in the comments below. So he really just was not having it. So I ended up having to come and nurse him. So he's 18 months, he is still nursing. We are trying to wean him off, still working on that. And so right now it is a Sunday, so we are watching our church live on YouTube.
Everything will probably go.
So now after church, we had a little bit of more playtime upstairs, and now we are getting ready for lunch.
Airborne as we face misconceptions, picture perfect.
So I did want to just mention that I started a new Instagram. I know in the past I was always linking the one for Be Golden, but I do have a new Instagram. It is simply Bossing Up, so check it out. If you would like to connect with me off of YouTube, then go ahead and reach out on Instagram. And the new Instagram is simply Bossing Up. I'll link it below.
Get me through all the layers of you. Get me through. In and out, on and off.
And usually if I'm doing some cooking in the kitchen, he is also doing some cooking on his little stovetop there, or his pretend stovetop, and that is the pot that he likes to use. He wanted to give me a little bit of a hard time there, did not want to wash his hands, but we made it through. And also did not want to put on his shirt that I like to wear over him when it's time to eat, since he refuses to wear bibs. He's such a silly boy and just so funny to be around. He is making some silly faces to the camera right now.
'Cause I don't know how this gonna end.
Okay, so next what I'm going to do is bake some pear pie, and it's a recipe that Kai's grandma Marcy sent to me. It is very delicious. She makes the best pear pie, so this is my first time actually baking it. So I'm just gonna follow along the recipe that she mailed to me.
That can make you do the craziest things. Yeah. I didn't.
And what you see there are some sliced pears. I actually thought I was going to do it the night before, but I ran out of time, so I had sliced the pears the night before.
If you decide to leave, you will help me
So I started off, trying to mix this by hand, and then I just realized, why am I doing this? I have a mixer, so yeah, I was trying to get it to all mix together, but that doesn't really work with butter. So I ended up getting the mixer down, and that was much easier.
I'm just a human, I admit it. What will it take for you to forgive me? Forgive me. If you decide to leave, you would help me anyway. Maybe I am too naive, but I'm choosing.
Now, I have been living in pajamas lately. It's been so easy to just shower and put on pajamas or put on, some lounge-like clothing. So I'm looking forward to when we are no longer in quarantine and I could, start wearing some normal clothes, maybe get out of the house a little bit. And while I was baking, actually Kai was taking his nap. So he's up from his nap right now and he's having a snack. And the next thing I'm going to be baking are some spinach muffins, and I didn't record the me making it all the way or put down the ingredients because I had already recorded it previously. So I will create a new video that specifically has that information, but pretty much I just blended the ingredients and added it to the flour and then put it down to bake. Now, while I was doing this, I realized that scooper was a little too big and kind of messy, so I ended up just getting a smaller scooper. So while that is baking, I'm just taking a little bit of time to clean up. Now, if you're still watching, you are 75% through the video, so you should go ahead and subscribe. I think you like my content, hopefully. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you will be notified every time that I upload a video, and I would love to see you stick around. And I should mention, on my channel I post videos on mom life and also entrepreneurship. I am a single mom to an 18-month-old boy. His name is Kai. So I focus on just how I manage my life as a single mom and also how I manage being a female entrepreneur and a solopreneur at that as well. So the muffins are done, and one cool thing about this pan is that it's silicone, so nothing sticks. The only thing was when I found it at Target, there was only one. So I oftentimes have to bake twice. And I haven't been able to go back to Target to see if they've had more restocked. Maybe I'll try to find it on Amazon. If I do, I'll link it below. Kai really loves these muffins. This is not the first time I've made them. He will eat them. It's like a way for me to get him to eat his vegetables. And the cool thing about it is that there is no added sugar. It's just honey. So if your child is over the age of 1, they are able to eat honey. And Kai just loves these muffins. So it's actually dinner time right now, and what he is having is lasagna. And I did not have to make it. It's actually leftovers, but he loves lasagna, so I will be making him some lasagna again now with putting spinach in there, trying to get him to eat those vegetables, and I will record a video on that and also upload it. So stick around if you want to see that. The baking is done, the pie is cooled, so that's another thing off my list. And my dad is home. That is Kai's favorite person. They're gonna have some fun together while I complete the rest of my tasks. How funny are those little braids that my mom put in his hair? Just 3 little braids on the side. So while they are outside, having their fun, I'm going to go ahead and fold some laundry. Now, since having a baby, I feel like I'm doing the most laundry all the time. So there's always a stack of laundry that needs to be folded. And one thing that I'm doing with Kai playing outside is just trying to get him, as tired as possible, get him to exercise before he goes down for bed. And that's something that I've been working on with a sleep consultant that I hired. I discussed our sleeping, issues in a previous video, so I'll link that video if you want to, get more information on that. One other thing I do is maybe an hour before he goes down for bed, or an hour to maybe half hour, I give him some oatmeal and also some milk, and he drinks this almond milk. So Kai's already down for bed. I'm just gonna do some more self-care. I'm trying to take care of myself a little bit now, just give myself some attention, and I'm gonna do a mask and listen to an audiobook while I wait. So after that, I just, go ahead and shower, and that is pretty much the end of my day. I do some more work, but if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and, give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you next time.